Hey guys, it's Angie. Today I'm going to be swatching and reviewing some eyeshadows and blushes for you from a brand called Stilazzi. Now Stilazzi is primarily known for like train cases, makeup kits, things of that nature, like The Godfather. Pretty much every makeup artist dreams of having the Godfather train case, and I do too, believe me, it's amazing. But they also have a line of eyeshadows, blushes, and brushes, which I'm going to show you today. And the greatest thing about these are that they are so affordable for the quality. And I'm going to start off with the eyeshadows first because I think the eyeshadows are kind of the star of the show. Before I get to swatching these guys, I want to mention that these are available at friendsbeauty.com. They carry Stilazzi. So I'm going to start with the matte shades because mattes are my favorite. So you see some like neutral colors here, some cooler tones, some warmer tones. Go into your deeper tones, and then you have some bright colors on the end. So I'm going to start swatching these. I think I'm just going to swatch them without a base. So let's start with this one. This is MS-17. There it is on the finger. Just kind of like a bone ivory color. Now we have MS-50, which is a nice kind of taupe matte color, which I love taupes. Taupes works so well on lots of different people. So that one's a little chalky. Next we have a kind of peach color, and it's MS-37. Be a nice kind of transitional color, even a brow color. Like a brow bone color if that's your skin tone. Looks like a pretty good match for my hand actually, so it's not showing up very well. Now this one's kind of a mauvey gray. It's called MS-36. So there's that one. And some of my favorites are these warm terracotta-ish colors. So this one is MS-41. This is a definite must. I have used it so many times. It's such a nice color, and it warms up any kind of look. Now this warmer rich chocolate brown is MS-40. It's almost like a spicy chocolate color. I don't know. It's really nice as well, and I've used that one quite often. And we'll grab this guy, which is MS-38. Matte Shadow 38. That might not show up too great either. Now this one is MS-46, and another kind of beautiful terracotta color, which would look beautiful on darker skin tones as well. Now we're going to go to this nice burgundy color, and it is MS-49. I really like this one. See that on the finger? You can see how kind of that just blends out really nicely. Then we'll go to this darker chocolate, which is MS-42. I use that on my eyes today as well to deepen the crease area. And then this gray kind of charcoal color, which is MS-52. And then this color, I dyed for it. It is MS-34. I didn't really dye, but you know, a nice beautiful foresty green type of color. Any kind of jewel tone and I'm like sold. So there's that one. And now we have MS-16, which is kind of a navy-ish purple. Deep plum, very nice for smoking out your eyes. And then we're gonna grab my fave, which is MS-30. And I really have wanted to do a look like with this color for years now. And this is just really beautiful. It reminds me of like Art Deco vintage buildings, but like vibrant on acid or something. So now we're gonna grab MS-14, which is a nice kind of pinky violet purplish color. That one's a little chalky too. So then we have MS-6, which is this really bright, vibrant pink. And again, these do blend out, as you can see. So they are blendable, and they are, you know, workable to some extent. Some of them are a little more chalky than others. Like that purple I had a little problem with, and this violet color. Now we're gonna move on to pearl shadows. These are really nice as well. We're gonna start off with this one on the end, which looks like Kitten. It's PS25. And Kitten is a very famous Stila eyeshadow. Again, Really nice, beautiful metallic. Then we'll grab this one beside him, and this is PS23. PlayStation, I don't know. It's kind of a champagne, ooh, really pretty. Nice champagne color. These are super pigmented, and they do blend out, as you can see that. And we have a brown, which is PS37. This would be really nice on top of like a dark base to do a really nice smoky eye. And we have this copper right beside the brown, and that is PS27, which I'm a fan of copper eyeshadows, and that is quite beautiful. Beautimous. The gold is beautiful as well. PS43. I like these rich gold colors. They make me very happy. That's running out of room. Yep, that's really nice. Look at that. Holy Dorothy. There is your yellow brick road. All right, now these two, I know you have your eye on them. I can see you staring at these. They're beautiful, huh? This is very similar to Fishnet from Urban Decay. It's got that kind of blue duochrome with the pink cast. I mean, just look. I don't think my lighting is doing such a great job with these, but I love this color. Very beautiful, very comparable to Fishnet, but guess what? It's $3.50. And this purple, oh, did I say which one? This is PS07. Sorry, guys. And this one is PS41. I mean, purple, for all you people who love the purple. For all you, what's that thing that McDonald's, the purple thing? Grimace. Look how beautiful. And this blue, kind of like a light, oh, I did it over the pink. Let me try it on the pinky here. There. I mean, if that does not look like an Urban Decay palette, I don't know what does. And that was PS17. Now we have PS31, which is a nice kind of burgundy red color, darker red. And that is really pretty as well. I love these types of colors, especially on like green eyes. And this green here, which is PS36. I feel like I'm playing bingo when companies don't name their eyeshadows. It's like, wow, that green is pretty amazing. Again, they remind me a lot of Urban Decay. And then this last one is the one that you just need to go buy right now. It's PS44 because it is very stunning. When it rubs out, it's almost got a red tone to it, but there's this duochrome type color. See, as it rubs out, it turns red, so it warms up your crease, but then it has this teal reflex in the middle. Just a stunning color. Finally, that leads us to blush. These blushes are matte. Definitely ignore these 6. They are eyeshadows that I've already shown you. But these are the blushes, the blush situation. And I did want to show you this because I think they fit so nicely into a Z palette, as you can see. That's probably an issue for some people not having storage for these since they're in the little plastic containers. They're basically refills. They're basically meant for you to fill your own palette and make your kind of dream palette. I've always wanted a blush palette, so now I have one, as well as some matte eyeshadows on the same token. But I'm going to swatch these for you now. And let's start with this one here. This is MB16, and it's kind of a nice peachy tone. And these are very smooth as well. They're very similar to the eyeshadow textures of the matte eyeshadow textures. We're going to move a little bit more to MB18. This is a little darker. Got more of that terracotta tone to it. So there is that one. And the Rose family, we have MB14, which is right here. That one seems super pigmented. And while we're on this row, let's grab NB15, which I really like this color. Kind of nice to brighten up the skin if you're fair especially. And then this one's kind of a NB19. It's kind of like a peachy color. Kind of neutral, but nice, probably for a lot of different skin tones. Then we have NB17, which you can see is seems a little more pigmented than the other ones. And it is, look at that, wow. It's definitely super pigmented. We have this bright, beautiful color here. It's more of a coral, MB09 on the finger, super bright. There you go. And then we have NB05, which is kind of like a more wearable tone. Well, maybe not, it's pretty bright as well. And this one's more of a pink, more of a Barbie pink, I would say. NB04, NB04. Yeah, that's very doll-like. And that's it for the blushes. And now we have the Stilazzi brushes. There's face brushes and there's a couple of eye brushes as well. I haven't fully used every brush, so I can't recommend each one separately, but I'm sure I'll be using them in upcoming videos and you can see my thoughts if I have anything to add. I have used this brush and I enjoyed it for a blush. It would also be a nice powder brush, kind of a duo fiber type thing. The bristles are synthetic, by the way. And this one I have used. It applied foundation pretty nicely. There are some like rogue hairs that are kind of peeking through, so not, you know, cut as nicely as some. I would say these brushes are probably like mid-range. And then of course, you know, you have your stippling brush, which these are great for special effects type of things, especially creating modeling on the skin and, you know, any kind of skin texture. And this brush I really love. It's like a huge Sonia Kashuk brush. They have an eye brush that looks very similar to this, or they discontinued it. But this brush is awesome because it's great for highlighting. I love the shape of it, the tapered tip. If you watch me for a long time, you know I favor this type of brush. And I also favor this type of foundation brush, the pointed type dome brush, because you can get into some corners and some tight spaces with that one. This brush is just kind of a flat foundation brush, you know, good for applying large areas of foundation. And we have two kind of similar brushes here, the S114 and the S124, pretty similar, kind of just tapered blending brush. And a nice little bullet brush, a little bit big for a bullet brush. And I really do like this brush as well, the S123. I use this for my Pearl Skull tutorial. So these are the brushes. Again, I'm gonna need further time to review them properly, but I just wanted to show them to you guys anyway. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this swatch video of the Stilazzi products, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and join me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more. If you want to check them out, I'll have my absolute favorite picks below, by number and all that stuff. And remember, you can find these at Friends Beauty, which is online, as well as different trade shows like iMats and things of that nature. So check them out. I think the quality and the value is basically a steal. I mean, if we're being honest. Otherwise, thanks guys for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.